Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to be creating a very simple, basic one-page website in a matter of minutes using Bootstrap. This is the web page we are going to create. It's just a simple web page with this green box here to draw attention. This green box here is known as a Jumbotron. Jumbotron are large, big boxes used for calling extra attention to some special content or information. So the purpose of this little green box here is to draw attention, and it's called a Jumbotron, this little green box here. I've got my template, my basic template that contains my links to Bootstrap and also to jQuery. So I've got all my libraries defined in the head section so I can reference them when I need to. So my content is going to be placed between the body tags here. I'm going to start by defining a div and give it a class of container. And then I'm going to define another div and give it a class of Jumbotron. That Jumbotron is what will highlight the green box I showed you in that website. I've got my code written in between the body tag here. I started off with a div and gave the div a class of container. So this container will wrap my content. And then I went on to define another div and gave it a class of Jumbotron. So any text between my Jumbotron div is what will be highlighted on the web page. The purpose of the Jumbotron is to draw attention to the content in between. So, and then I included a button also in between this Jumbotron div, and the button I started off with an anchor tag and then href attribute and gave it a value of hash. What this means is that when the button is clicked on, it will not go anywhere. Normally in a live environment, when you click on a button, there should be a link or a page that you would go to when the button is clicked. But because this is just a demo, I've put this hashtag here. That means when you click on the button, it will appear as if it's going somewhere, but it actually goes nowhere. So that's what that means. It submits to itself. And then I defined another class here and gave it a value of button, and then also gave it button-info, and also gave it button-large, which means the button will be large. All these are CSS defined properties available within the Bootstrap framework. So this is all the button properties or features in the Bootstrap framework. So these I've taken from Bootstrap, and then this is what the button will actually display, register today. So let me click save and we can see what it looks like. I'll go run and launch in Chrome. Okay, so by default, this is the color of the Jumbotron. So I will change the background color to make it look more prominent. And I'll also apply a background color to the entire body of the page. I have added some style here in between the style tag underneath the Bootstrap link to the CSS. I've given the body of the page a background color of this, which is kind of like dark gray. And I've given the Jumbotron a background color of this and given it a margin from the top to drop down 250 pixels. So let's have a look at what it looks like now. So I'll go run and launch in Chrome. All right, so this is the finished product. So we are done with our simple web page created in less than 5 minutes. In this lecture, we created a very simple basic web page using Bootstrap and the Jumbotron feature. Thank you for watching and bye for now.